What up, gaming heroes? Welcome back to another awesome World of Warcraft video. My name is Erosium, and in today's video, we're going to be going back and visiting the family of Misfits. You guys absolutely loved that series, and I was pleasantly surprised. I honestly couldn't believe it. I thought you guys wouldn't enjoy that series. It was a bit of roleplay, a bit of gold making, a bit of leveling. It was just fun in lots of different ways, and I really enjoyed recording it. I felt like I was being me in the best way, if that makes sense. It's kind of a weird one, but you guys really liked it, so I'm bringing more of those episodes to you guys. Now, the episodes, I know a lot of you guys like watching them, a lot of you guys like listening to them, trying to get the best of both worlds. A lot of the time people want short form content, and I can't produce short form content all the time, so I'm doing my very best to meet the mixture and kind of like getting the episodes to be like the right length, okay? So they can't be too long and they can't be too short. It's kind of an in-between, so just be patient with me as I kind of figure things out from here. I just wanted to quickly show you the auction house screen right here, make sure we've got everything set up. Okay. This is what we're looking at for the, the month. I'm going to talk about how much gold we made on just this one character who does tailoring and enchanting, okay? The extra bits that this character sells are the jewelry crafting mounts. Apart from that, there's nothing else extra this character gets in terms of income. The total earned is 1,452,000 in this last month. The total spent is 883,000 gold. That is gold that we've spent to make gold, okay? And the total profit is 569,000 gold as pure profit, okay? That is the profit right there. I'm pretty happy with that. I have spent a lot of this gold already, which is why we're down to 378,000 in the actual bags, because I've sent it over to my other characters who have spent that on various things like learning professions, buying guild bank tabs for the new guild, for the family of Misfits, and it's stuff like that. So we've been spending lots, okay? So I'm doing my very best, and there is a couple times where I spent like inordinate amounts on, like 130k I think I spent on like something like Ghost Iron Ore, because it was just a really good buy at the time, and if I see a really good buy, I will take pure advantage of it in every way, shape and form that I can, okay? So let's go through this. So the 8th of March is when hold on, was it the 8th? Yeah, it was the 8th of March, I'm pretty sure. Was it not? What date is this? What date is that? That is like February 28th, it says. I could have swore it was after that. Who knows? Either way, we started off with 5,000 gold as our like starting funds, and we built that up to 143,000 gold, and then slowly but surely, as I kind of like buy things and then sell and then craft and then buy things, then craft and buy things and then craft and buy things and then craft, we are going up and up. Now this is where I bought, a 130,000 gold worth of Ghost Iron Ore. It was selling for 5 gold 90. It was stupid not to buy it. On average in my realm, it sells for about 8 gold each, so I basically bought it all, turned it into bars, listing it back in the auction house or using them for various professions. It's like a good little mixture you can do, and if you see a good buy, then you got to use it, dude, if you can make a lot of gold. So I bought this, and then I also spent a bit of gold on getting some more jewelry crafting mounts, which is why we had such a big dip here. That's completely fine, because this is all invested gold, which basically means that the real bar is up here because it's all invested. And eventually, now we're on the climb again, the gold is flying back up, and I'm pretty confident next week we'll hit 600k on this, but we'll see. We'll see. The investments are starting to roll in now, and I'm like, okay, bring that money to Papa. Okay, so that is where we are sat with the gold here. It's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the results. 569k for just crafting. That is pretty gosh darn incredible. I haven't included my transmog sales or anything like that in this, just crafting alone, okay? So that's really good. I'm very pleased with that. Right, without further ado, let's go visit the Misfit family. Okay, so for those of you guys that don't know and are fresh to the series, this is basically a series of Misfits. Yeah, it's 3 Misfits at the moment. It might be more in the future, but for now it's just 3 Misfits. And we approach it from a kind of role player's perspective of crafting and enjoying the game from that perspective as well. So let me introduce you. We've got Rask, and he's a rascally guy. And this little guy is an engineer miner. He can do all sorts of engineering. He's fantastic in anything. He can craft anything from his mind. He's got a cool little backstory, and we're going to be delving into that in the future. We got Brull the bear. And Brull the bear was raised by bears. He was abandoned at birth and brought up in the wild by bears. And he himself learned the druidic arts all by himself, just being one with nature. He turned himself into a bear, and he's known as Brull the Bear. Brull doesn't take any nonsense off anyone, okay? And then lastly, we've got the fierce, the mighty Miela, the blacksmith's daughter. Miela is a vicious one. You got to be careful of Miela. She doesn't take any nonsense off anyone. She's kind of a badass. She kicks ass, forgets to take names, and she'll outdrink any dwarf under the table. Her dad taught her to be the meanest machine there ever was. So Miela is a kick-ass dwarf female who rolls around and beats up elites. She is the elite, okay? This is the blacksmith. This is the leather worker. And this is the engineer. We're going to be earning gold with TSM, learning every recipe we can and delving into, you know, their story and everything like that. Now, I did have a little bit of feedback on the last video. You guys wanted me to create a guild just for the family of misfits, so I couldn't, you know, take advantage of anything. You know, I gave each of these characters 20k gold to start with, and that's what they've got to deal with, okay? And we're going to make gold. Now, unfortunately, Raskbolt, poor Raskbolt! Raskbolt has been in a bit of a sticky situation. He had to set up the guild, and thus he has no gold. He's got hardly any gold. He's got like 7,000 gold, poor guy. He's got nothing, but at least he's got a guild bank now. Let's look at this. So I made the executive decision to turn off Bagon for the guild banks. Why did I do that? I did that for a very good reason, guys. I wanted these guild banks to basically be able to clean up a bit easier. You know, I want to be able to clean it. So I installed an add-on called Gnomesy, and Gnomesy basically releases a squirrel when I click this here, and it will sort out my guild bank for me. So if I've got a messy guild bank, I can just let's move this all around here. Let's just make it all messy like I typically would when I don't care. This is just a random guild bank, this one, so I can stick anything in here. And I'll put my squirrel into the guild bank, and the squirrel will be like, don't worry, I got this. I'll fix it for you. There you go. I hope you like what I did. There we go. And it is cleaning everything up for me. It's saying, oh, I've got this Erosium, don't you worry. And it's just tidying things up for me, which is exactly what I like. And it's very useful. We've got a cloth bank there. And this stuff has only come from the family of misfits, okay, guys? So you can be sure that the materials only came from them. So that we're earning everything directly from these family of misfits, okay? Right, let's introduce everyone to you guys. This is Raskbolt. He is the biggest, tiniest little thing you've ever seen in your whole life. Raskbolt is a unique character. He has gone his whole life been picked on for being small when he was a gnome, and he went and he became a mechagnome. And unfortunately, as a mechagnome, he still got picked on because he was the smallest mechagnome of all the mechagnomes. So he decided, you know what, I've had enough of this. I've had enough! I've had enough! He says. So he decided to shrink the world around him and make himself bigger, so he can look down upon his gnome brethren and say, you're small, not me. I am the biggest mechagnome in the world. And so now he is the size of humans, guys. He is actually the size of humans, okay? So hello. So hello, Raskbolt. How you doing? It's good to see you. He's giving us a wave. Oh, he loves his little creation. Look at him. He is the size of humans. He puts humans to shame, bless him. Now, Raskbolt decided to create a world shrinker, and unfortunately this doesn't last forever. So Raskbolt gets his pure enjoyment and his kicks from being the tallest person in the world for like roughly around 5 minutes, and then he has to wait before he can be the tallest again. Look at this tiny human. You're so small, bro. What are you doing? You're so small. Raskbolt, let's go, my friend. Let's go. Let's go to your Warlords of Drainal garrison, and let's have a look around and see what it is you need to get done. Okie dokie, Raskbolt, let's have a look at some of your followers and see if they've gone on missions for you and see what they've done. Oh, let's have a look. Have you had any successful ones? Oh, one failure, but that's okay. It's not too bad. Don't go on them too hard, Raskbolt. Raskbolt, calm down. Calm down, Raskbolt. Don't threaten your followers. They're working for you, okay? All right. Alright, let's have a look here. What's... Oh, this guy said he says sizing matters. It's nothing special. We have got the salvage yard unlocked. We need to upgrade that. So let's go ahead and upgrade that. Now we've got enough garrison resources. That should be really, really useful for you, Raskbolt, because the salvage yard will basically mean that you can get extra materials for your engineering works, hopefully, and things like that. So let's have a look around your garrison. My gosh, Raskbolt, you look like you're moving so slowly. Does this giant machine, does this make you move slower? No, it just makes you look like you're moving slow. I see, Raskbolt. Thank you very much for answering that. How are you finding your new mounts now we've got rid of those moths? You liking it? Good stuff, good stuff. Look at him. He's a mad little genius. He's a tiny little guy, and he is so genius. Lovely jubbly. We've got the storehouse, so this needs an upgrade at some point. We've got to keep an eye on that, and we've got to do this little quest as we're running around the garrison. We should probably go over to the mines and get those mines mined out, I think. What do you reckon, Raskbolt? Should we go over there? Let's use your abilities really quickly. So with the Warlords of Drainal Garrison, you always want to be making your daily craft until you've got all of the recipes bought from the garrison. So that's what we're doing at the moment with So that's what we're doing with the Misfit family right now, is just buying all of the recipes every day, doing our daily crafts, so we can buy all the recipes, and then when we've got all of the recipes, we can therefore start to make gold, you know, using all of those as well, which should be really, really good for us. Now, I noticed that Raskbolt doesn't actually have Drainal mining, so he's actually getting less from this ore than he could be. So I need to make sure that we take Raskbolt out of the garrison and we go find just one vein of ore, and when we found one vein of ore, it should drop like the treaties of Drainic mining, and then hopefully he'll learn that, and then when he comes into the mines in the future, he should actually get more ore per mine, because of the fact that his level eventually will be higher, and therefore he'll have a higher amount of reward from these veins. So that's a really good little trick to do that, because I did this on Miela. Miela showed me this little trick. She was kind enough to show me, and I thought, oh, that could be a really good little trick for Raskbolt. So we'll make sure we pick that up, and that should hopefully increase the income from this stuff as well. Now, poor Raskbolt has only 7,000 gold to his name because he had to buy 4 guild tabs of the guild bank. So Raskbolt is like the underdog at the moment in the Misfit family to make gold. But if there's one thing that Raskbolt is good at, is ingenuity, okay? Ingenuity. If you put Raskbolt in any situation, he will figure a solution out that will work for everyone. So I have a lot of confidence that Raskbolt can catch up with the gold making, and hopefully be leading his family of misfits in their wonderful adventures. Thank you everyone in the community on the stream who stayed around at the end and helped me create this guild. I did obviously have to remove everyone from this, just because it's for the family only, the Misfit family only. But I do really appreciate everyone who got involved with that. Much love to you all. You know who you are. The real OGs. Okay, so let's get this miner's coffee and get out of here. It's good to save that miner's coffee actually for the next time you're doing this, but I just like to use it to clear my bags, because I'm kind of I guess anal about the things that are left in my bags. I don't like having everything all there and available all the time. So let's just go up here, hand in the Drainic stone to Timothy Lens. There you go, Timothy, take it all. Oh, okay, we've got too much work orders here, so let's grab that and then create all. Lovely jubbly. Let's just confirm we haven't got, Drainal mining. Yeah, we don't have Drainal mining, so yeah, we're gonna need to go learn that. So let's go learn that really quickly. Where is the closest hill? Let's have a look here. I'd say it's probably over here. That's probably where I'm thinking we'll get an ore outside of the garrison the quickest. So I'm gonna head this direction, and hopefully we find an ore that will teach us the Drainal mining. That would be very helpful. Right, Mr. Ore, you got to be around here somewhere. I can smell ore. I can smell it. There's one. I knew it. I told you guys. I can smell ore a mile away. So this is true iron ore. This should drop it, hopefully. It didn't. Oh, it's working now. Okay, so I must have already got it on this character. That's fine. So I have actually already got it. It just didn't activate already, which is fine. And I guess that it doesn't level up from just using the mines, which is interesting, really. It should level up using the mines. That's kind of in my opinion, a silly trait for the game to have, but it is what it is. Right, now, I have unlocked the Warlords of... Not the Warlords, we've unlocked the Legion Garrison, so therefore this is the wrong class hall. To check out the Garrison one, we have to kind of right click it and then have to go to Garrison. I find that kind of inconvenient, so I've made this cool macro called Gary, and Gary... I didn't make this, actually. A community member made it, but then I stole it and used it, and, you know, I found it really useful ever since. So it's called Gary, and it's basically /run show garrison landing page 2, and what that does is it brings up your garrison report directly and tells you exactly what it is you need to do. So it tells me that we've done all the work orders we can for the engineering, so we need to go and collect those and refresh some engineering. That's great, we'll do that, but first we need to make sure we make our daily craft on engineering. So let's do that. Engineering daily craft. Gear spring parts. Excellent. And then true iron ores for the secrets of Drainal. Secret of Drainal. Let's go. Lovely jubbly. Right, we've made that. That's wonderful. Excellent. We've got 3 secrets of Drainal. Oh my gosh. We've got some work to do there. Let's pick up this here. Oh, and our follower is just leveled up because we level them up by simply completing work orders. Pretty cool little trick there. All right, now let's go ahead and shop. We've got three of these secret Drainals that we can buy some recipes with. So let's figure out what we want to buy. Let's just go through this list and buy one of everything. So it says we already know the Findle's Looterang. So I'm just going to double check that, really. Because I know I've got another engineer who knows some of this stuff. So it's best to just double check. So it says here, I don't know Findle's Looterang at all. So that would be a good one to learn. And lifelike mechanical frostbolt. We don't actually know that either. Let's learn that. And then mechanical scorpid. We're going to learn everything eventually, so it's not really a problem if we have to wait around for some of these crafts. Let's learn this. Lovely jubbly. Findle Looterang. Lifelike mechanical frostbolt. And then mechanical scorpid. Okay. Great. So we've learned some brand new ones there. Ooh, okay, and let's have a look at what's the most profitable. It says the wormhole centrifuge is actually the most profitable, so that could be a really good one for us to learn, because this is a toy and it's a permanent one, so it might be a good one for us to actually craft that to make a bit of gold, because, you know, we actually really need gold on Raskbolt right now, so I might actually create 2 of these just to get us started. So let's craft 2 of those and get us started with that, and oh, that's 50 gold there. What's the sell rate on that? And what's the sell rate on the wormhole centrifuge? They're kind of the same, really. And this brings us a lot less profit, unfortunately. But it's still profitable the same. We want diversity. We don't want to just stack the same stuff in the auction house. So we're going to do that for now and see how it goes. Ultimate Gnomish Army Knife. I want to get some of these in the auction house as well, because that would be really useful just in general to have some key diversity there. So let's go ahead and create an engineering profile for Raskbolt. Okay, so we've already got this one engineering profile right here that I created a long time ago, and I'm going to use it because it is just useful as it goes. So let's go ahead to Warlords of Drainal and have a look at the things that we like to craft versus not craft, etc, etc. So it's saying Warlords of Drainal, have we got everything in there already? Yeah, we've got everything in there already. So we should actually be able to post this stuff quite quickly and easily when we get to an auction house. So let's go over to an auction house in Dalaran, because we've done everything in this area, haven't we? I think we have. Yes, we have. Let's go over to Drainal. Not Drainal. Let's go over to Legion and check out the auction house for Raskbolt. Okay, now we're up to level 14 Drainal Engineering. This is pretty good. He's doing really, really well here. I'm very impressed by your skill level here, Raskbolt. Now, Raskbolt, don't forget to learn mining for your stuff here. That could be a good idea as well. Oh, is this archaeology up here? I thought this was mining. Just double check. Things of the past. Yeah, that's things of the past. Let's just double check. Have we learnt mining in Legion? Lovely jubbly. Yeah, we've already learnt mining. Fantastic. Come on then, Raskbolt, let's go check out the auction house and get these posted and hopefully earn you a little bit of gold. We need to start getting you some gold back, Raskbolt, you silly sausage. Okay. So, okay, Raskbolt. So engineering's all yours. Go ahead and do the post. Tinker's kit. We don't actually want to post that, so I'm going to make sure we take that out of the post there, and we are going to post the Findle's Looterang for 500 gold and the Wormhole Centrifuge for 777 gold. Let's have a look at my operations that I'm using for these, as they might come in handy for you guys when you're doing yours. Okay, so this is my restocking that I've got here, and this is specifically for engineering, and I find this really, really useful for engineering that I'm using this for. You can apply this to your own mentality, but this is kind of what I like to do. So I always want to restock basically 2 of these at a time and then sell 1. So that way, when it comes to the selling one, I don't need to make another until I need, you know, until I've definitely sold one. So that makes it a lot easier. So I typically like to do 20% crafting, 50 gold profit minimum, and then for the actual posting. Now for the posting, I actually like to make sure that I am just posting it at what I think will work, and typically that's just 10% crafting. That basically, 10% crafting as a string basically says you want to get 100% of your profit back. TSM just, you know, it knows already that you want to get 100% of your profit back from the crafting, and the 10% crafting is basically just 10% profit minimum to post that on the auction house. It already knows that the maximum price, you know, will make sure that you're undercutting. So the minimum price should just be a minimum amount of profit you will get, you're willing to get from that post. So 10% crafting is my minimum amount. Maximum is 500% crafting, 500% DB region market average. Max is the same. It's super easy to do, guys. That's what I like to roll with, and that works really well for Raskbolt here. He's going to make a lot of gold, and this is just the first posting he's ever done. Right, for Raskbolt, he actually doesn't know much engineering across the board. Conventional, it's all just been like self-taught, and he built his own body. Raskbolt actually built his own body as a mechanome. He's quite incredible and very talented, so he's going to be learning absolutely everything there is to learn under the sun. So he's going to spend a little bit of gold now learning some of this stuff. To learn engineering, I'm going to make my life a little bit easier, and to do that, I just go to wowprofessions.com, and I literally just type in what it is I'm looking for. So initially, we want to basically learn vanilla engineering, kind of up to, you know, the level of 300. So we need to make sure we are getting all of these materials available to us right now. That should be quite easy for us to do because we already have some prepared already. Hopefully it's not going to cost us too much gold. So let's go ahead and figure that out right now. So we need 60 rough stone. 60 rough stone. Do we have any rough stone available? In the guild vault, we've got 168. So let's just go through the guild vault first of all and kind of see actually what we need from the guild vault, because that will really help us. Now, we don't have the reputation with the guilds yet to summon the guild bank and actually be able to use it. That will happen in the future when, you know, we've done a few more quests and we've got our reputation hopefully past neutral. So right there you can see it's neutral. All right, let's go to the guild bank and have a look here. Let's go to ores, bars, and stones. Okay, and it's saying, what do we need? 60 rough stone. 60 rough stone. So we'll just take that, all that rough stone there. We need 36 copper bars. So we've got a bunch of copper ore here. We can use that. 20 coarse stone. We've got loads of coarse stone. Linen cloth. Do we have any linen cloth? Yeah, we do. Fantastic. Bronze bars. Bronze bars. Bronze bars. We don't have any bronze bars. We're going to need to look into that. That's fine. We've got some tin there, and we've got some copper ore. That should be able to turn that into bronze. I'm pretty sure that's how you make bronze. We probably aren't going to have enough to make it, but hey, that's fine. We can buy whatever we need. Then we need some tiger's eye. Do we have tiger's eye at all? No. We've got no tiger's eye. Gilligon Gargars, what is going on? Now we need some heavy stone. We've got a little bit of heavy stone, luckily. 60 wool. Got any wool cloth? Yeah, we got some wool cloth. Medium leather? Do we have any medium leather? No, we don't. Damn it. What else? Steel bars. We got any steel? That's silver, not steel, unfortunately. Erosium. Solid stone. We got some solid stone. Yeah, we got some solid stone. Great. That will save us a little bit of gold. Mithril. Got a little bit of mithril ore, but nothing special. And then mage weave cloth. Mage weave. Yes, lovely, jubbly. Dense stone. Dense. Got any dense? You feeling a bit dense? Nope. Okay, maybe not. Thorium bar. Got any thorium? No. No, no. And then rune cloth. We need some rune cloth as well. Okay, that's all we've got right there from the characters who have been working away, getting everything for us, which is completely fine. So let's go to the auction house and now buy anything else that is remaining for little Raskbolt here. So that's why it's good just storing up everything you get from you know, leveling. All these materials were just gained from literally just leveling up and getting everything done that I need to do. Okay, so let's go to browse. And then let's type in exactly what it is we need. So we've got all the rough stone right there. We've got copper bars right now. We can actually smelt these where we are stood because we are a mechanome. You consider yourself as a forge and an anvil, so you can actually do that all whilst you're stood in anywhere in the world. So it's quite useful as an engineer to have a mechanome. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be smelting stuff as we're working away here. That'll be really useful. So we've got lots of copper bars. We need 20 coarse stone. Where's the coarse stone? Coarse stone. Ah, we got loads of coarse stone. That's fantastic. 20 linen. We've got loads of linen cloth. We've got all the cloth we need. Now bronze. Bronze is going to be an interesting one. I think we're actually going to need to buy that because I'm using lots of copper and tin for other stuff. Actually, no, we're not actually using any tin at all, so that should be fine. How much does the bronze bars cost? It costs 1 tin and... Oh, yeah, so we might actually have enough here. Oh, no, we don't. We don't have nearly enough. We're going to need 107 bronze bars. So, bronze bar. So, we could craft this. So, the bronze bars cost 2 gold 49. And how much does tin ore cost? Tin ore, wow, tin ore is very expensive, so that's not worth doing at all. It's just better off buying the bronze bars directly, I think, in this situation, based off that, just seeing that value right there. So let's go ahead and buy, I'm just going to buy 107, because then we're going to have extras, and we can always use that later on. It looks like it's a good price. That's completely fine with me. So that's bought. Right, we need 2 tiger's eye. Tiger's eye. Lovely jubbly, and that is actually quite expensive right now, so we will go ahead and buy 2 of those. Lovely jubbly. Then we need 30 heavy stone. Do we have any heavy stone? Ah, we do, but not enough. We're gonna need 25 more. Let's go ahead and buy 25. Oh, that's quite a lot. We're gonna buy quite a lot more actually, just in case we need it in the future. That's always useful. You know, Miela might need it for blacksmithing, so it's kind of like good. We can duplicate this stuff quite easily. Now, wool cloth, we've got loads of wool cloth, so that's not really a worry for us. We need medium leather. Medium leather is not something we have, unfortunately. Brawl just has used up all his medium leather, making his own clothes for himself. when he goes back into the wild, he goes naked, and he just becomes a bear. So when he comes back to see the humans, he just makes himself, you know, a jerkin and trousers again. So it is what it is with Brawl. He's kind of a savage like that. We need 15 leather, and that is quite expensive leather, so we won't buy too much of that. 4 steel. Now, steel bars are going to be a bit of a pain. Steel bar with a space erosium. Okay, 13 gold. Yeah, I knew that would be a pain. So luckily, we only need 4 of those, so it's not going to cost an arm and a leg, thankfully. 120 solid stone, so we've got 85 right now. So luckily we only need 35 of that. It's quite cheap, so I'm actually going to go ahead and just buy 120 anyway, because we can use that on another character. That'd be quite easy. And then we need some mithril. So I've actually got 10 mithril, and we can't smelt that yet, so that's something we'll have to learn later. We have to get this character's smelting level up a little bit. That's completely fine. So mithril bars, we'll just go ahead and buy those directly. They aren't too expensive, and they're looking like the percentage is kind of under market value right now, so that should be okay. Mithril bars, 161 of those. It's going to cost us 618 gold. Pretty good. I'm happy with that. Mage weave cloth. We've got mage weave cloth, haven't we? Yes. And dense stone. We don't have any dense stone. How much does that cost? Dense stone is, wow, it's 5 silver each. Let's just buy 100. Yeah, we're just going to buy 100 for that. We only need 40, but I'm going to buy extras because we might need it for a different profession. What's going on there? Okay, we'll buy 100 of that. Lovely jubbly. And thorium bars. Right, we don't have any thorium, so we'll have to buy those. $195, and it's below market value, so I might actually go ahead and actually buy 400 for other characters as well, just to save us the time in the future. I'm pretty confident I'm going to have to invest in that at some point anyway, so we'll do that. Rune cloth. We've got a little bit of rune cloth. Unfortunately, my other guild bank has the rune cloth, and we can't steal it from there anymore. It's not appropriate, so let's buy a little bit there. And we bought everything we need to get us to 300 engineering. This should be quite cool. So, I'm hoping we've got everything we need, at least. Let's open all mail. We've spent just over 1,000 gold on leveling up engineering to 300. So that should be good, quite good. I think hopefully we can train as engineering here as we level up. But we will see. We might have to go to a bigger city to learn everything there is to learn. So, first is first, what does it want us to do? Make 60 rough blasting powder. Okay, that's all learned. Let's go ahead and learn everything new we've got. And it's saying to us we need to make 30 handfuls of copper bolts. So we can go ahead and craft those. Luckily, because our own body, as a mechanome, is a forge and a anvil, we can actually just craft that wherever we are. It's so useful as an engineer to have that. And additionally, I do believe that as a mechanome, you actually get access to a higher level of engineering. Okay, that's all made. So now it's time for 30 rough copper bombs. So let's craft all of those. Okay, now the bombs have been made. We can now learn a bunch of new stuff. I love that sound, that do-do-do-do. It's so awesome. Okay, now the coarse blasting powder. Let's get some coarse blasting powder made. And it's saying to me, Erosium, you need to make 20. 20? That's okay, we can make 20 coarse blasting powder. It's so nice knowing that we're learning a whole profession worth of engineering here. And we're going to be able to start making gold from all of this stuff now. As long as it's got a good enough sell rate, I'm confident we're going to be able to make some serious moolah. Some serious moolah from this stuff. I'm super excited for it. I hope you guys are too. The reason we're choosing Raskbolt this episode to make sure his engineering gets up with vanilla is because he is the furthest behind in the gold count, given the fact that he spent the most on the guild bank, and so Raskbolt has the most to catch up, and he needs to get the stuff sold as quickly as possible and start making some gold. Give me the gold. Coarse dynamite. We need to learn some coarse dynamite. So 20 of those, finest coarse dynamite you've ever seen. Raskbolt, be careful. Raskbolt, be careful with the dynamite, please, for goodness sake. Gosh, these engineers scare the heck out of me. They're just so vicious. Stop laughing, Raskbolt. Stop laughing, would you? You're dealing with dynamite. Stop laughing. You're making me uncomfortable. Thank you. Okay, time to learn a clockwork box. A clockwork box. Apparently, oh no, is this like a gnomish thing we've got to learn? Have we got a gnome here that we can learn from? No, it's just goblins. Okay, how about here? How about here? No, okay, so we're going to have to go to a major city to learn the rest, it seems. So let's go to a major city and learn some more engineering. I know Raskbolt feels uncomfortable going to major cities because people often laugh at him and they say Raskbolt's a tiny guy, so he's going to use his special creation to become giant just before he goes through, and this way he'll feel a lot more comfortable among all these humans. These humans would be puny little humans. Come on, Raskbolt, let's go. I'm so big, me Raskbolt. The biggest mechanome you ever seen. He nearly couldn't fit through the door, he's so big. Puny humans. Puny humans. Stop laughing. My gosh, he's insane. He's insane, guys. Okay, so now we've learned the clockwork box, 13 of those. We now need to open them up, and it disassembles the clockwork box to improve your skill in engineering up to a maximum of level 125. We're going to open these because the guide says open them, so let's do this. Raskbolt, open them. See, Raskbolt's just a crazy, amazing engineer, but he just lacks refinement. That's the issue with Raskbolt. Which is why he's spending so much time learning about, the conventional engineering, because he thinks that learning the conventional engineering will actually allow his own personal creations to come into fruition, teach him things that he never thought he could do, but he can now. Now he knows more about the engineering worlds and the arts of engineering. Now he's only got 2 minutes of being a big gnome, a big mecha gnome here, so he's really looking forward to getting out this major city. He's not going to feel as comfortable here as a result. Poor Raskbolt. Alright, that has all been disassembled. The clockwork boxes are done. Let's go ahead and learn the next thing, which is the flying tiger eye goggles. Train everything, please. Train me, train me, train me. Done. Okay, flying tiger eyes goggles, please. I believe we're going to make one of these. Now the heavy blasting powder, that's the next thing we need to make, and we're going to need to make 30 of those. So 30 heavy blasting powder. 30 heavy blasting powder. Where on earth is it? It's actually a really good seller, this stuff. How much does it sell for? Oh, it's got a good sale rate, and it sells 10 gold profit each time. Dude, we can make some serious profit here. I might have to make sure we're listing about 20 of these a day. And that means that's a 200 gold profit a day if we can sell them. Yeah, there's going to be some crazy changes in engineering for Raskbolt. He's going to be making some insane gold using engineering. I'm very excited for this. Very, very excited. Small bronze bombs are, for some reason, astronomical price. But they've got no sale rate, so we will be putting that in Don't Craft. Always interesting when you see them like that. Okay, so we made 30 of that, I believe. And now we need to make whirring bronze gizmo. Oh no, we're still making them apparently. And now Raskbolt is considered a professional journeyman engineering master. The master of his art. Bronze framework, let's learn that. And now we've got to do 15 bronze framework, okay? So let's just craft all, because it says 15 right there. Makes it nice and simple. Honestly, being a mecha gnome where you don't have to travel to an anvil or a forge every time is so awesome. And theoretically, we're going to be able to do all of our crafting in the auction house. We're going to be able to get the mail from the engineering mailbox. We're not going to have to move very much when this character's fully, learn everything. It's going to be quite interesting. The beauty of this character is we're going to be getting up to level 60. So he's going to have to be geared a little bit so that he can run mythic BFA content, so that he can get certain engineering recipes as well. So we're going to need to make sure we do that, and you guys are going to experience the fun experience of that, and probably hear me complaining a lot about how terrible the Shadowlands leveling system is, because everyone knows it is terrible. Okay, now we need to make some explosive sheep. Now, he's learning the conventional way of doing this, but Raskbolt, when he was, a young'un, he actually learned how to do this, at 6 years old. But the issue was the sheep weren't mechanical, so he's had to learn how to do this to mechanical sheep instead. His parents gave him a harsh telling off about that. And it was one of his earliest mistakes as an evil little genius, and now he's become a more refined gentleman in the art of blowing things up, thankfully. Okay, let's go for the micro adjuster next, which is gonna be cool. We're spending so much gold on just learning everything, which is completely fine. It's just funny to see it. Micro adjuster, where are you? Again, guys, if you reach this point in the video, can you make sure you leave in the comments who your favorite character is? Brul the Bear, Miela the Badass, or Raskbolt the evil little genius? And now we need to make some mithril tubes. It says we need to make 7, so we're gonna have to get Raskbolt onto that. Let's do that, Mr. Raskbolt. I always find it so creepy when Raskbolt laughs like that, to be honest. Alright, we need to make some unstable triggers next, it seems. So let's just get this. Oh gosh, I just accepted something without seeing what I actually accepted. Let's have a look here. Mithril tube. 7 mithril tubes. And unstable triggers. So let's just train those. So unstable triggers are next, and we need 20 of those. So let's go ahead, train that. Craft. Dude, we're getting there. It's 202 right now in the training. I think we'll stop at 300 for Raskbolt and then maybe say hello to Brawl and Miela. Okay, now it's time to learn some mithril casing, which I believe we need 40 of, so we'll just craft all with that one. That's nice and easy. Okay, now it says we need 20 high explosive bombs. This is going to be interesting. I can't believe the profit level you get on some of this stuff is insane, but like a lot of it just doesn't sell. It's got no sale rate at all. So you kind of got to be a bit careful about that stuff, I guess. But just looking at the engineer stuff in general, there is literally so much profit across the board. This green lens, does that even have a sale rate? It does have a sale rate. It's got a 0.1 sale rate. So it's probably going to take a long time to sell. Probably isn't worth it, to be honest. Plus 4,000 gold to craft. Ah, it's because the wild vines. Wild vines are super expensive. I used to farm these a while ago. Used to have a farming spot for them. Because wild vines are so good at selling. Okay, now we need to do some dense blasting powder. And we need 20 of that stuff. So let's go ahead and get 20 done. That's a pretty good profit as well, to be honest. And it's got a high sale rate. We've hit 260, which is fantastic. So let's train. And I believe we've got to get some thorium widgets now. Thorium widgets. We need 25 of these bad boys. If I'm correct. Yeah, craft 25 of these. Honestly, I absolutely love being a mechanome. It is just so convenient to be able to use your own body as like a forge. There's nothing else you can say other than it's just so gosh darn useful. It's unreal how useful it is. So far, Raskbolt has actually spent 400 gold on just learning the recipes, which is insane so far. But the good thing is we actually have some recipes in the guild bank already that we can learn, hopefully for Raskbolt. So hopefully he'll actually learn some pretty unique recipes immediately, which should, you know, benefit us with making a little bit of gold. Hey, we did it! Professional Classic Master. We've done it, guys. Yes. That's fantastic. So next episode, maybe we can look at doing some Cataclysm stuff as well here. And it seems we picked up a quest. So you can choose from Goblin Engineering, or you can choose from Gnomish Engineering. I'm just going to turn off this add-on here and make sure that isn't interfering with it, because realistically, we don't want it to be auto-picking, you know, for us without actually having a look for ourselves. So we can look at doing that in just a second. Now, as my main is a rogue, I can go ahead and learn whatever opposite, you know, engineering it is we decide to go for. So it's Goblin Engineering here. And I don't know if I want to go for Goblin Engineering. I quite like the idea of going for Gnomish Engineering, if I'm dead honest about it. That's the way I feel, at least. So I think we're going to go try Gnomish Engineering, actually, instead. Gnomish Engineering, I think I'd prefer that. Yeah, because we are, you know, a mechanome, and I think Raskbolt is a rascally one who wants to learn Gnomish Engineering. So we need 1 accurate tube and 2 advanced target dummies. So let's add those to the crafting queue. Advanced. 2 of those. And then we need, what else do we need? An accurate scope. Accurate scope. Accurate scope it is. Q. And then gathering. Select the crafter. Raskbolt. And open task list. What does it need? What does it need? It needs a tin bar from the auction house. That's no problem at all, really. I actually think we can make one, thinking on it. Tin bar. Tin bar. Yeah, we can. Excellent. What else do we need from the auction house? Anything else? Yeah, we need to buy a couple of bits and bobs here. So let's go ahead and do that. You can actually smelt what's at the auction house as a mechanome, which is quite convenient. So let's scan the auction house for everything we need right now. Makes it nice and easy. Okie dokie. And then we can buy anything we need here to learn Gnomish Engineering. That would be quite beneficial for us, especially in the future. Just buying it right now because, you know, it's going to save us a little bit of time as well. Okay, now, oh, we need to buy some bronze framework as well. It's 9 gold, or we can just make it bronze framework. Bronze framework. Bronze framework. We can make 2 of these. Just make 2. Okay. Scan. Medium leather. Lovely jubbly. Anything else we need? We can just craft that. Lovely jubbly. Extra bubbly. I'm actually going to turn war mode back on because we've got a barbarian trait here, which allows me to effectively have 2 heroic leaps, one after another, which is super, super helpful and very, very useful. So let's go ahead and go to the guild bank really quickly and grab everything we need. It's so convenient having a guild bank. I absolutely love it. Having a misfit guild bank especially is awesome. Oh, looks like we can be a big mechanome again. Let's move everything we need from the guild bank into our bags. Lovely jubbly. Now we can do our crafting that we need to do. Bronze tube. Bronze framework. Lovely jubbly. Iron strut. The double jump. There's 1 and there's 2. Look at that. Look how quick he is. He's huge. We should probably see if we can learn a little bit more mining here as well. Save us a bit of time, if it's possible. Is there nothing more to learn? Oh, okay. It seems like there's nothing more to learn quite yet. Maybe we need to get the mining up a little bit further before we can learn something more. Okay, so what is it saying we actually need to craft here? So we can make the accurate scope. So let's just make the accurate scope. We don't need this bronze framework. We need gyroprontonium. I don't know how to even say that word. Let's just get some bars from the auction house. 2 iron bars. Channel by 2. Excellent. That should do the trick. Lovely. Grab those. And then hopefully we can craft what we need to craft. And hand in this quest. Lovely. And then we just need to make the advanced target dummy times 2. There's 1. So what are these? Drops a target dummy on the ground that attracts nearby monsters to attack it. It's clever. I like it. Alright, so let's hand this in now. Gnomish Engineering. Once I received your crafted engineering items for my review, you can become a certified Gnomish Engineer, granting you unlimited access to Gnomish Engineering. Okay. Complete. Hey, fantastic. So can we, oh my gosh, we can learn some new stuff. Wow. Wow, we're learning some cool new stuff. I like this. A gnomish battle chicken. That's going to sell well, dude. Oh, mind controlled cap. Oh yeah, we got to learn all this, dudes. We got to learn all this. Wow. So we've now learnt a whole heck ton of stuff. Excellent. Now, do I have anything in the bank? I can't remember on Raskbolt. No, we don't. So we can get it all from the bank over here. And I believe we've got a couple recipes to learn as well, guys. So let's just have a look here. That's a blacksmithing. Miela's got some stuff to learn. I tell you. Blacksmithing. Loads of blacksmithing. Okay, so that is an engineering, right? That is an engineering. Yep. Yeah, another engineering. Another engineering. Another engineering. Wow, we got some engineering stuff we can learn now. That's fantastic. Okay, let's learn everything we can. Gyro ice reflector. Okay. Delicate arcanite converter. Wow. Large Seaphorum charge. Masterwork target dummy. Blast. Ooh. Powerful Seaphorum charge. Okay, so we've learned absolutely loads of stuff on Raskbolt today. I think next episode, what we'll really take a focus on is looking at everything we've learned and then finding what is profitable, finding our niche, our market, and then taking advantage of it to make loads of gold. I might do another episode on Raskbolt really soon, just so I can start to pump out these episodes and get them, you know, really orientated around each of these characters. Because it's good to spend a bit of time learning everything. But for now, let's just post this stuff. Let's just post it. Let's see what happens. Engineering post. Okay, so we're posting tons of stuff here. All the stuff that we can use to learn engineering. I think we're going to earn probably most of our gold back. Fairly easy, to be honest. I've just noticed we don't actually have the macro for our posting. So let's go to macros. So settings, macros. I want to hold Alt and scroll wheel up and down, update. Okay, so now when I click post, I can just hold my Alt and scroll my wheel, and that should just post everything that I've got here. Fan dabby double dozy. Okay. Lovely jubbly. So that is all going to post, and we will see how that sells. For now, on the auction house, we've got 3,000 gold worth of items. We will sort it out a bit better tomorrow. But for now, let's say goodbye to Raskbolt. Raskbolt, it's been an absolute pleasure, as always, my friend. And, you know, we will catch you next time. Okay, Raskbolt. Bye-bye. Hello, Browl. How's it going? Ah, blooming hell, bro. You're scary. You're a scary bear. How's it going, Mr. Browl? Are you okay? You always have a laugh. You're always taking the mickey, Mr. Browl. Always taking the mickey. I hope you're doing well today. I tell you, Browl has been a busy boy. I've been struggling so much with Browl this week. He's been a difficult character, it seems. He's been just traveling about the world without even telling me where he's going, and just taking on armies of timber moors, I believe. He's managed to get himself honoured with the timber moor hold. And to do this, he simply just did a bunch of quests at Fellwood over in Azeroth, which I believe is all the way up here. He managed to get himself honoured with Timber Moor Hold. The quest he grabbed was just the one that starts here, where he had to basically complete a bunch of quests here, then travel through to Winterspring, which was all the way up here, and then he had to do a few quests there, a few quests here. He did them all without even telling me, and then he went back into Timbermoor Hold and bought himself 3 recipes for leatherworking. So whenever we manage to get leatherworking up as his skill, the official skill level of leatherworking up, he will be able to learn 3 new recipes, which is the Warbear Woolies. These are a legs item, which they make him look absolutely just wonderful, and the waist, which is a green belt, and then a Warbear harness, which also makes him look frankly amazing. There's no other way to describe it. So congratulations, Brawl, on that. I wish you told me though, instead of just running off and doing your own thing. Whoa, calm down, bro. I wasn't having a go. I just wanted to say that. Apart from that, Brawl's been grinding over into Rocker Forest, killing a bunch of basilisks to get leather for not hide leather, so that when we come to learn the Outlands recipes, we've got a bunch of leather available. This is also a really good solid gold farm for him, because you can sell these damp scale basilisk eye for 122 gold each, which is really, really good as a gold making technique. Now, Brow doesn't have a lot of time today, guys, because he wants to go off and start killing stuff again. So we really are stretched for time. So I think the best bet here is to make our daily craft for the Drainal, leatherworking, and then let Brow get on about his day. So let's do that really quickly. We've got some Savage raw beast hide. Sorry, not Savage. We've got some raw beast hide, and we're going to go ahead and learn the daily secret of Drainal. Craft that secret of Drainal. Secret craft. You were in shapeshift form. No, he's not. He's a bear. He's not in shapeshift form. You sausage. It's okay. Brilliant. So he's done that now. That's fantastic. Good job. Now we can go ahead and look. Oh, let's open up actually these crates. He's actually just leveled up his leatherworking follower as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Good job there, Brown. Let's give this guy a bunch more raw hide beasts. And now we can purchase something new to learn. What would you like to learn? Brown, what are you feeling? Feeling a waist guard? You feeling a helm? What about a helm? No? How about shoulder pads? Do you like the shoulder pads? Oh, he likes the shoulder pads. He wants to buy the shoulder pads, guys. He's bought the shoulder pads. They are male item though, so it's not something he will be using. That's pretty cool. Let's have a look at those. Right, the shoulder guards. These look really nice actually, and they got pretty crazy profit. I do believe that Brel has some stuff in the mail from the auction house, so we've got to make sure we go and check that out over there. Let's have a look. Oh, he's made a little bit of gold. Oh, it's just some shrouded cloth bags. he accidentally bought too many bags and had to sell them back to the auction house, so he probably didn't make any profit on that. But he did manage to sell some Battle Bounds treads, which is actually absolutely fantastic. That's a 50 gold profit minimum, so that's completely great. Let's get these stuff posted back on the auction house. Let's just finish off the working followers in the garrison. Let's send them off on their missions. Complete all. Oh, not a lot of successful missions, it seems. Oh, wow. That was very lucky. Really, really lucky, actually, to get that completed. Congratulations, bro. Let's send off your mission followers again. Lovely jubbly. And let's just see if there's any buildings that can be upgraded. Wow. It's looking like the tannery can be upgraded for quite a lot of gold, to be honest. 500 gold, but let's do that. Let's upgrade the storehouse as well. That's fantastic. And then we can buy the salvage yard upgrade as well, which would be a great investment to really get the gold making coming in for this garrison. Salvage yard level 2, 750 gold. My gosh, it costs a bomb. Let's learn that now. Lovely jubbly. Now let's just upgrade that now as we've got the resources available. Lovely jubbly. Everything is getting upgraded now. That's super amazing. Okay, bro, let's go to the auction house and get this stuff posted. Okay, bro, I will see you at the auction house. Let's go, go, go. We're going to go straight in and then get this stuff posted. And then hopefully we can go and see Miela and see how Miela's getting on. Alright, so let's just close these 3 because we don't need them. We're going to do a post for leatherworking instead. Yay, fantastic. We're going to get all this stuff posted and hopefully make a little bit of gold on this. Storms of Fury doesn't look like it's doing very well. Last time we posted those for 9 gold. Oh well, we can always keep an eye on that market in the future. Okay, bro, we will see you later. Thanks so much for your time today, and I will catch you later, my friend. Until next time. Hello, Miela. How's it going? It's good to see you. Oh, yeah. All right. Showing up for everyone already, are you? Oh, okay. I see. All right. Miela, how's it going in your garrison at the moment? It's good to see you. I hope you've been well. Let's have a look at how your followers are doing. This is only a level 2 garrison, so when we get enough resources, we should really consider upgrading your garrison. I think that could be a really good idea for you as a whole. I can see right now you haven't got enough garrison resources, so maybe when we get enough garrison resources, that could be a really good idea. Alright, so as an add-on, we're using Garrison Mission Manager. Oh, no, it's not. It's the Master Plan A and a Master Plan. It's the Garrison Master Plan. That's a really good add-on. It just makes it a lot quicker and easier to use your garrison. I really like it. You see, we can't afford it right now with the garrison resources. We've got enough gold, but just not enough resources on a whole. Oh no, I've sent the followers on a mission again. I'm sorry, Miela. Don't hurt me, Miela. I'm sorry. All right, Miela, let's go and farm a little bit in your mines, and then hopefully we can make yourself a Secret of Drainal blacksmithing. Your father will be proud of you. You're really starting to develop your skills. And soon we're going to be able to take you over to the main city and teach you a bit of blacksmithing, hopefully. Conventional blacksmithing, not the Dark Iron Dwarf method, which is just smash it until it looks good. Okay, Miela, thank you very much for doing that mining there. Really appreciated it. I think that'll make it much easier for you to do your daily craft for your Drainal blacksmithing. So great job there, and hopefully that will continue to progress as time goes on, and maybe you'll even get a bigger mines as well. That could be really cool, couldn't it? Okay, Miela, let's go over to the blacksmithing area here. Let's open up your Titan Steel shipment. Fantastic. When we get a follower in here, Miela, they'll be able to produce even more work orders for you, so it should really benefit you in the long run. So remember, don't send them on a work order on a mission next time. Okay, Miela? Okay. Alright, let's make a Secret of Drainal. Secret of Drainal. We need some true iron ore, but we've used it all on missions, which is fine. Not a problem. We do have a guild bank here, and hopefully we've got some in here. Have we? Yes, we've got some true iron ore. Fantastic. That's really good. Let's have a look at what we can make. Okay, Secret of Drainal. Fantastic. Super, super good. We can't make any true steel ingots because we don't have enough true iron ore, but that's okay. The main thing is we can buy ourselves a new recipe. What do you want to buy, Miela? Do you want to buy like a big weapon or something? Or do you want to buy a nice piece of equipment? Oh, that looks like a nice piece of equipment, that. How about, let's have a look over here at the weapons. How about a new axe? This is a tiny axe though, isn't it? Do you want a bigger weapon? I got a shield there. We can make a shield. How about an offhand? Oh, that looks nice. That shield looks really nice. Do you want to make that? Yeah, let's make that. Okay, fantastic. It's good. Good thinking. Good thinking, Miela. Okay, fantastic. Steel forged Aegis. Okay, let's have a look at this. Oh, that looks gorgeous, doesn't it? So that's going to take you quite a while to get enough materials to make that. But that'll be really nice when you do, because that's really nice transmog on a whole. Yeah, look, we are a little bit pressed for time, so we will have to let you get on with slaying enemies and developing your battle axes. It has been an absolute pleasure to have a quick catch up with you. I will make sure that we spend a bit more time with you next episode when we are visiting the Misfit family. I hope you really like the new guild where we're able to hang out with all the other Misfits, and I really hope that you guys here have enjoyed the episode. If you want to check out more of my content, go over to erosiumtv.com and check out some of the free guides or even some of the Patreon guides as well, which you can see there as well. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to join the Discord, hit the like button, click subscribe. This is Erosium, out.